My name is Bob Moseley, and I'm Director of Conservation Programs in Illinois. I used to have a similar position in China, and while living out of our office there at the edge of the Tibetan Plateau, I took a hike one weekend in the mountains above town. I climbed over a 16,000-foot pass and descended a late-lying snowfield on the other side. At the bottom, it narrowed to a small chasm and abruptly deposited me in a meadow where I found myself staring at a pack of 7 wolves at really close range. They seemed as shocked as I did about the encounter, but being outnumbered, I'm pretty sure that I felt a lot more vulnerable and certainly pretty scared. For a split second, I considered retreating back up the snowfield, but it was pretty steep and I was already dead tired from the earlier climb. Essentially, I was cornered. I still don't know why I did this, but I plopped down. I sat on the ground and watched. I guess I was resigned to my fate. Whatever it was going to be, it was up to the wolves at this point. 4 of the wolves sauntered off down valley pretty quickly, then 2 more moved off. The remaining and the closest one lingered, staring back at me for a while, which at the time seemed like forever, but was probably less than a minute, before he or she also turned and started jogging down valley. I sat there for a long while, recovering my composure after that. I had just stared into the eyes of a beautiful animal that also happens to be a top predator, and somehow had survived all this. At that very point in my work, I was designing a new park that included connections with neighboring reserves specifically to accommodate large animal movements, especially apex predators like snow leopards and wolves. So this exercise moved from being an abstract one to something very tangible for me. Seeing these wolves with their amazingly long legs covering rough terrain so fast and so gracefully is something that has stuck with me ever since.